The narrative surrounding the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II is powerful. It is sold as the undisputed king of the skies, a fifth-generation marvel that renders all previous fighters obsolete. With advanced stealth and sensor fusion, it is presented as the final word in air superiority. The belief is that once you possess the F-35, you have secured aerial dominance. That idea has taken root in defense circles and public perception. It is a compelling story. It is also a myth. A different reality is being written by a nimble fighter from Sweden, the Saab Gripen. It challenges the very definition of what makes a fighter superior today. The myth rests on F-35 technological prowess. Low observable design reduces detection by enemy radar. Gripen is not an F-35 clone. It pursues efficiency, availability, and adaptability. The most glaring difference between the F-35 and the Gripen is cost. Not just purchase price, but total life cycle cost. The F-35 is notoriously expensive. A single F-35A costs around $80 million to procure. Cost per flight hour is critical. For the F-35, it hovers around $36,000. High cost limit fleet size and availability. Gripen E is designed for affordability. Its flyaway and operating costs are far lower. Some analyses estimate under $10,000 per flight hour. For the same budget, you can field more airframes and more sorties. Coverage beats boutique capability. Small fleets can be overwhelmed. A larger Gripen force sustains tempo and deterrence. An aircraft is only useful if it can fly. The F-35 is an immensely complex machine. Advanced systems, stealth coatings, integrated software. It requires a massive, specialized maintenance footprint. The global logistics system has faced challenges. Mission-capable rates have disappointed. Too much time on the ground waiting for parts. That undermines sortie generation, the real combat output. Gripen takes the opposite approach. Ease of maintenance and availability. Off-the-shelf components and modular design. Small teams can refuel, rearm, and turn it in minutes. Dispersed operations make it survivable and hard to target. The F-35's sensor fusion is its crown jewel. It blends AESA radar, distributed aperture system, and other sensors into a coherent battle-space picture and unprecedented awareness. It can share high-fidelity data, acting as a quarterback in the sky. Designed to see first, shoot first, kill first, often beyond visual range. Gripen E uses the Raven ES-05 AESA radar and the Skyward G-IRST to passively hunt by heat signature. Flights share data. One emits, others remain electronically silent. They can take tracks from ground radars with better angles on stealthy targets. Gripen's world-class EW disrupts and deceives enemy sensors. It can blind aircraft and air defenses for its flight. Stealth is not invisibility. It reduces ranges and counter-sensors are proliferating. Gripen hedges with sensors, EW, and robust networking for resilience. Dogma says stealth trumps all. Stealth excels at deep strikes against well-defended targets. But most missions are defensive counter-air, close air support, maritime patrol. Endurance, payload, and cost-effectiveness matter more there. Gripen is a tactical chameleon, agile and flexible. It can turn, climb, and accelerate rapidly. Close-in merges still matter, and Gripen shines. Lower cost equals more flight hours and proficiency. Use IRST and data links to triangulate without radar. Meteor's ramjet creates a large no-escape zone, forcing stealth aircraft to react. Forcing reactions can compromise stealth game plans. Sensors, weapons, EW, and numbers. A combined solution beats a single gimmick. Give a well-trained pilot a flexible platform that adapts. A fighter purchase is technical, strategic, and deeply political. The F-35 program, led by the United States, ties partners into a vast supply chain. Operators face U.S. export controls. Critical source code is not shared. That grants the U.S. significant leverage over fleets. Saab offers technology transfer and industrial participation. countries can build parts, maintain, upgrade, and integrate national weapons. Brazil co-develops the two-seat Gripen F with a domestic production line. This fosters industry and greater sovereignty. Gripen appeals to nations seeking independent foreign policy. It delivers top-tier capability while strengthening local industry. The market is a chessboard. Gripen carves a different value proposition. Advanced air power without heavy political strings is a strategic choice. A fighter is only as good as the weapons it carries. The F-35 carries primary ordnance internally to stay stealthy. In stealth mode, payload is limited, typically 4 AAMs or 2+2 bombs. Once bays are empty, it must return or hang weapons externally. External stores negate the stealth advantage. Gripen carries a large external payload across 10 hardpoints. It reconfigures for air-to-air, strike, maritime, or recon quickly. For air superiority, Meteor long-range and Iris-T short-range missiles. For strike, precision bombs, anti-ship missiles, and reconnaissance pods. It can carry up to 7 Meteors for maximum air-to-air persistence. Open architecture eases integration of new weapons and systems. More missiles mean more targets engaged, or higher kill probability per target. Often, a larger magazine beats a stealthy approach. Advanced technology is useless without a skilled operator. The F-35 is complex. Mastering its systems demands extensive, expensive training. Managing information flow and choices is a steep learning curve. High flight hour costs constrain live training. Simulators help, but live flight is irreplaceable. Gripen emphasizes an intuitive, pilot-friendly cockpit. The right info at the right time reduces workload and sharpens tactics. Pilots transition faster from older aircraft. Lower operating costs enable more reps and sets. Higher proficiency. A highly proficient Gripen pilot can outperform a less experienced F-35 pilot. An integrated ecosystem, sims, trainers, and affordable flight hours builds mastery. Ultimately, the most important component is the human in the cockpit. Gripen makes excellence achievable and sustainable. The notion that the F-35 alone defines air superiority is a dangerous simplification. It is a technological marvel with unmatched stealth and sensors. But cost, logistics, and operational limits pose challenges. It is not a magic bullet. Gripen exposes flaws in single-platform doctrine, efficiency and availability, adaptability, numbers. Air superiority is a holistic system. Aircraft, pilots, logistics, networking, budget. Gripen delivers high-end capability at a fraction of the cost, fielding larger, more available, more flexible forces. Operating from austere sites with advanced EW and modern weapons makes it formidable. For many nations, the Gripen's sovereign, adaptable value is simply smarter. The future belongs to balanced, networked, sustainable forces, not just a handful of exquisite jets.